Morro, plenty of disappointments, I'm sure, in the team. What's the feeling in the dressing room like after that game?
Yeah, I think we let ourselves down first half. Not a good enough performance in the first half, and then we tried to correct that in the second half. We played much better. All right, they gave up a little bit of possession, but we showed a lot more commitment. We got on the second ball a lot more, and we got one goal, and unfortunately we couldn't get the second to push them all the way. And frustration really with the first half.
That's the thing. I think that's where the damage was done, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I think from our point of view, all three goals, we think that there was things we could have done or things that slightly went against us, and they punished us for it. And when you come to places like this, you need to be on your game and be at 100% at your level, or you'll get found out. And they've scored, from their point of view, they've scored 3 goals and wrapped up the game.
I know that players they'll never make excuses, but we're behind the bad luck really, in the sense that we're getting punished really harshly for things. We've got players dropping out of the team with injuries all over the place. We've been a bit unlucky in that sense, but I guess I'm saying that and you won't, I guess.
It's been a strange time the last 6 weeks. I think a lot of squads have felt injuries, but we've felt injuries in the same position a lot as well. We've got George Puskas and Lucas João out, for instance. Lewis is coming at left back and then picked up an injury after covering Omar. So we've had consecutive injuries in consecutive positions, which has been difficult to find solutions for. And we tried something a little bit different maybe in the first half that didn't quite work, and we quickly changed that, and I think we progressed when we did that.
And I guess in some senses a game of two halves, in as much as the reaction was really good, and if you're going to lose a game, you want to lose it kind of going down fighting, don't you?
Yeah, we talk about going to the end and showing that desire and that commitment right towards the end, and it was good of the lads to do that, and we really did push it. And then at the end they know that they've been in the game, but you don't want to be in that position chasing again.
But as you say, fighting to the final whistle. Hopefully it kind of gives us this week now with a bit of a positive note, because you wouldn't have wanted to go in like 3 or worse, would you really?
Well, we've kind of talked about it being a little break, but it's Saturday to Saturday for once, so it's not really a break, but it's as big a break as you'll get in the Championship before we run into a few games, and then there'll be a break with the FA Cup as such. So it's about building momentum on them games and going into the Luton game really positively, and I don't see why we can't. I think we've played well in the last 6-7 weeks. Sometimes results don't go your way, but we've had a real good spirit about us. We've played some good football and been dangerous and defended well. So there's lots of positive signs, and it's about keeping a good morale and a good spirit.
And lastly, just on that then, Luton, in a week's time, on Boxing Day. Typical footballers' Christmas, right? Probably training on Christmas Day sort of situation, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt we'll be in Christmas Day. From my point of view, we're lucky we're not away from home, so that's a bonus for Christmas. But yeah, it's one of them traditions. Unfortunately, we're not going to have fans in the stadium, and that's normally what Boxing Day is, especially my family, everybody coming to watch the game. So that's a bit disheartening, but we'll go there and try and get the 3 points and get back to winning ways, and then try and build up some momentum ready for that Swansea game.